what's up? It's your boy Zane Galston. Welcome to Ellesse Radio. We're in the booth right now, and I want you to know that in this booth, we're going to be telling your favorite artist stories. We're going to be hearing the most controversial topics, and who knows, we're going to have a whole lot of fun too. Stay in, stay tuned, baby. It's the only place to be.
I see him, man. It's nice.
Welcome to the house of Makunene. Guys, I'm so excited to share this experience with you. Firstly, a big shout out to Ellesse for jumping on board with me. Let's go to where all the magic happens.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zane Galston. Welcome to Ellesse Radio right now. It's a massive moment. We're at the house of Makunene with Makunene herself, man. What's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Zane?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your home, your space, Ma. Thank you so much. I'm really excited. I stole a bit of your studio session. It's really cool. I don't really know what's going on here, but I mean, it looks dope. So I'm excited to have this.
You can leave that to us.
Yeah, I'll leave this to y'all, you know? So I have to get straight to the interview. It's such an exciting moment. I know that you've had a massive journey till this point. So when we're talking Makunene, what does that say for you? What does that say about you? Tell me everything that comes to mind when you hear the words Makunene.
So I think it really just comes from, my energy. Every time I'm around people, I have this nurturing energy. I like taking care of people. I like loving people, when people are sick, I'm always the one, what can I get you? Can I help you with anything? But even when it comes to my work, I think a lot of the young artists that I've encountered, every time I have an opportunity to share knowledge with them, I do that. I get random DMs and people are asking, Dinky, how did you get to this point? How do you do this? And I open those DMs and I tell them, listen, this is how it is. How do you write music? Just put your feelings on a paper.
You found yourself kind of mothering.
Yes, I found myself mothering.
Yeah.
And then people just start calling you mama. And I was like, what? I don't even have one child.
I've heard people talk about Makunene or something, that kind of conversation. Did you ever think that would become your nickname?
I never thought, that's it's kind of a big responsibility because people look to you for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it quite a lot, because I get to share knowledge with people. I get to share wisdom. Not that I have much.
No, but wisdom comes with journey. And when we talk about journeys, to get to being a ma, you have to go through the process. There's a long journey. In order to get to being the ma that knows that you have to go on your knees to scrub the floor, I need to know from your side, when you say that you have had this journey to get you to this point where you're homing and looking after everybody, what is that journey like for you? What has it been like thus far?
Let me just start off by saying that anything that comes easy, it's probably not the right thing. Because the thing you love, you will hustle to the bone. I don't even know if that's the right word, but wow, it's been a hectic journey.
Yeah.
But I've encountered so many artists, I come from just being in my room, writing songs in a little book. This is since grade 7. And now I get to share studios with some of the biggest in South Africa. And I sometimes think I just blinked and this happened. How did it get here? I never in a million years thought I would be in a place where I can be hosting, studio sessions of my own.
Yeah.
Never mind just even releasing one song I never thought. The journey's been difficult. It's been very exciting. It's been very educational. And if there's anything I can say to people, remember to be kind, remember the humility in all of it, and remember who you are, because that's what you need to give when you're in front of the mic. That's what you need to give when you're with people so that they can experience your energy.
It's your story.
Yeah.
It's what you get to tell. So when you look at this story, what's been the biggest achievement or the greatest achievement thus far for you?
You know what? Honestly, I've been asked this question a couple of times. And for the first time...
That's a note for me. I must go back and fix my
For the first time, I'm going to say I don't think it's happened yet.
Okay.
Because I believe that God has so much more in store for me. I do have a lot of highlights.
Can you share some?
I think my first music video will always be...
What was your first music video?
My first official music video was Hold On To Me.
Dope song. That's one of my favorites.
Thank you so much.
My fiance's favorite song. It's my favorite song.
Listen.
I know I seen him do Park earlier.
He's over here.
The session's gonna rock. And what else?
Yeah, so that was definitely a big one. I joined an amazing agency called Statement.
Yeah.
And since then, life has just been moving a bit in the right direction, you know.
I can't believe that you're not mentioning Hade.
I'm getting there.
Like, those are such massive moments. I mean, I was driving the other day. It's Easter weekend, and I'm driving with my family, and I'm listening. Hade. I know my voice isn't as makunene's, but still, like, it's everywhere. That must be such a massive moment for you. I mean, I've seen, like, stream numbers. I've seen all of this. What does it feel like for you? What an achievement.
Thank you, firstly. Yes, Hade was really an achievement, but I think it was more so interacting with the people on that song. You know, first meeting them, I was so nervous. I remember telling myself, listen, tomorrow you're going to be in Jazzlick Studio. You need to figure out what the hell you're singing.
It's so cool because you massive yourself. You're such a massive artist, and you still serve that respect to all the other artists around you, the people you get to have studio sessions with. And I mean, I'm sorry to break your word there and talk about Jazzlick.
It's your interview.
But now I need to talk about, you know, the boldness that you have in that moment. You come into a space where you a fangirl, like you're saying, behind the scenes, but when you walk in, Makunene's in. What's your be bold statement? What's your be bold moment? What makes you bold?
I let my voice do the talking. I'm there to sing. I remove myself completely from the whole process, you know. I grab my phone and I write that lyrics, and my aim is to please when I get behind that mic, and that's just it, you know. I try not to overthink it. At the end of the day, people love your voice, people love what you're giving them in the music. It's not about you.
Very difficult to do, I'm sure.
Very difficult, but that's what you need to remember. You need to remove yourself, because at the end of the day, people... It needs to get to a point where they're interested in you, but let's invest in the music first.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what this girl is about, what her voice is there to teach us, you know. So that's what's the most important thing for me. Walking into these rooms, I think everybody would obviously be nervous, regardless of who you are. Anytime I'm in front of a mic, you know, there's a bit of nerves. But it's so important to remember the purpose of what you're doing there, why you are there. And that purpose is to create music. And keeping that in the back of my mind, I'm 100, I'm solid.
So the boldness obviously comes from your voice.
Definitely.
Is what I hear especially. And now I'm talking about voice, I'm talking about artist, I'm talking about Makunene, we're talking journey. But I have to get to this point. Little birdie told me in the grapevine, and I'm going to ask you this. I heard you're bisexual.
Who's this birdie?
No, it's not like to put you on the spot or anything, but we're talking about identity. We're talking about being this artist.
So, I'd like to say that it's 100% okay to be comfortable with yourself. This is something a lot of people need to learn. I'm not going to give you a yes or a no on your answer, but what I will say is love is so big. And I think it's silly for some people to think that you can bring it down to gender.
How do you feel about those that oppose it, though?
It's quite hurtful.
It's a big view to understand that it's all for love. But now I'm talking about you as a person, realizing that there's people that stand against that kind of understanding and thought process. What do you feel?
First of all, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I really think it's a very narrow mindset. Because, you know, we're in the 21st century, people should be allowed to express themselves in any which way they want. For me personally, it's quite hurtful, it's scary because, you know, people get serious threats in our community, you know. It's a bit of a tough one because of your sexual preference or because who you love, you know, certain things can happen to you. And it's a bit of a touchy topic for me, I won't lie. But what I want people to know is that love is so much bigger than what we think it is.
And I think that sums up what Kunene is.
Really?
Makunene.
So much love.
Because it's love, right?
Only
and all
love.
love to you. Thank you for this moment.
So
Thank you for giving me this space. I'm sorry over at the back there. I know he wants to come and press buttons and make magic with you. So enjoy the session. Big shout out to you from Ellesse and I. We wish you all the best. We're going to be in one of the rooms interviewing all the artists and having fun with you guys.
I can't wait to see you.
Thank you for having us. Much
Thank
love.
you.
This is Ellesse Radio. Makunene, Zayn Galston. Let's rock.